Missouri.
ABC 17 SportsZone Football Friday High School Game of the Week is presented by Harper, Evans, Wade, and Nettemeyer and made possible through a partnership between the networks of Mid-Missouri, CPS Athletics, the Columbia Area Career Center, and these fine sponsors.
Good evening and greetings from Rockbridge High School, where it's senior night here at Week 7 of high school football. I'm Tex Little, alongside is Micah Wright, as the Rockbridge Bruins entertain the crosstown rival, the Battle Spartans. The Spartans come in with a 2-4 mark. They have won 2 of their last 3 games. And for the Rockbridge Bruins, they roll in with a 4-2 mark after a nice win last week against St. Mary's. Micah Wright, an interesting matchup here today, as both of these football teams trying to find some momentum here for the home stretch of the season.
That's right, trying to get right heading into the playoffs, and both these teams stringing together some wins here as of late. And really, when you look for Rockbridge, they're still in the race for the CMAC title and trying to make up for that loss to Helias. And if they're able to win out, they could have a chance at that. And then if you're looking at Battle, this is really a chance to play spoiler on the road in a rivalry game against your crosstown rival. I can't wait to see how both these teams come out tonight to play like this is a rivalry.
And, of course, they're playing possibly for the city championship.
That's
Battle's
right.
already got a win against the Hickman Cupies. Rockbridge takes on Hickman next week. And right now the winner of this game will definitely be in the driver's seat to win the league and have a chance to win the city title and have a chance to go undefeated through the teams within the city. But that's always a lot of bragging rights to that title. But this game, Micah, I feel like is going to come down to a couple of things, but I think it's going to be the play of both of these offensive lines this evening. I think that the Battle Spartans offensive line has got to find a way to block that defensive line of Rockbridge and slow down the Rockbridge Bruin defensive unit, which is pretty darn solid, to be honest. It's the best part of their team. And then you've got Rockbridge's offensive line that's got to find a way to keep the offense working at a consistent level.
Yeah, and this Rockbridge offensive line has seemed slightly underwhelming, at least for my expectations for them this year, but I'm looking forward to that matchup as well. I think that'll be a big part in this game, and I'm really looking forward to seeing these quarterbacks duel it out, as Alex Fernandez has maybe had a bit of a rough start to the season, but kind of settled in for Battle, and he's got such great weapons in Keon Marshall and Chris Brown at the running back spots, and Jaden Donnelly and DeQual Wright to throw to out wide. And for Rockbridge, you got playmakers all over the field, which the one we'll see the most, I'm sure, is Drevin Seaman, who they use as a running back and receiver. So really, if these lines are able to hold up tonight, we'll see these skill players having quite the game, is what we can expect.
So with that all being said, Micah, are we going to see some offense here tonight, or are we going to see a defensive battle?
I think we're going to see some offense here tonight, and it's really felt like that type of matchup between these two teams in recent history.
Let's go down to the field. Mike Carr's got the call for the coin flip. Battle will receive. He did not let us know who Battle. Rockbridge won the coin toss and deferred. Thanks to our spotter, Rob Parker. He's with us again here this evening as well. Jaden Lewis doing our stats this evening. Great to have him on board. So we got the entire crew here at Rockbridge. It's a football night for the first time here in 2023. 57 degrees, a wind of about 10 miles an hour out of the west, at least at this point. It may diminish through the course of the evening, and it'll gust up to 13 to 15 miles per hour. Could affect the passing game. It has been that type of a blustery day.
Yeah, we'll see if it does. And Tex, like you said, just feels like that first night of football weather. Can't wait to see this one tonight.
Our officials are Mike Carr, the referee. The umpires, James Young. The line judge is Raymond Hernandez. The head linesman is Corey Felton, and the back judge is Quentin Nichols, as they are the men that'll keep order here this evening between the Bruins and the Battle Spartans. Well, you talk about this series. Believe it, this is the 9th matchup already between Rockbridge and Battle. And coming into tonight, everything is dead even. 4 wins for each club. Rockbridge, with a win last year against the Battle Spartans, as they beat Battle by a score of 48-35 over at Battle. And that was a game that was decided late.
Yeah, and another shootout, which we can come to expect in this one. At least I think we'll see a bit of a shootout tonight. And that's really been the recent games between these two schools, is having high-octane offenses.
DeQuell Wright goes deep for Battle. I think Devin Harris is flanking him. And Joey Scardino is getting set to kick it off. It's the Rockbridge Bruins and the Battle Spartans here on the south side of Columbia. Rockbridge wearing the dark green trimmed in gold. They got the white pants on. Battle in all white trimmed in a little bit of gold and navy. As we are ready to rumble here at Rockbridge. And Scardina kicks it deep and 9 yards deep in the end zone. The official count by Jaden Lewis, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans as they'll bring out their offensive unit. This is senior night for Rockbridge, and it was made clear that we're going to see a lot of seniors on the field to start this game. So what we see here defensively will be interesting if Coach Matt Perkins holds to what he was predicting.
And in these types of games, it's interesting to see how long some of those guys get to stay in there, because in the rivalry game like this, we expect to be pretty tight. If you make mistakes, you might be taken out early.
At the controls for the Spartans is Alex Fernandez, the 6'2", 190-pound senior. Trips to the right in a triangle formation and a single receiver to the left. And we've got a whistle and a delay of game on the Battle Spartans. Battle is coached by Matt Herman in his first year as the head coach. Farmer Hickman Cupey, Farmer Colvin Stockton Wildcat, and he finished his education at the University of Missouri. As Fernandez now sets up wings right and left. Rockbridge showing a blitz. They bring 6. Handoff goes to Keon Marshall, trying to loop around the left side and picks up roughly 3 yards on the carry. Tackled by Cullen Snow. Keon Marshall, 5'8", 185, a senior, has run now 89 times for 346 yards on the year. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry. Slot to the right, slot to the left. Empty backfield, and the Bruins get a little anxious and jump offside as Crew Norden jumped into the neutral zone. I also think Dane Almquist was there as well, a couple juniors. So we're seeing some underclassmen out here to start this game defensively. Up front, it's Crew Norden, Jeremy Woods, Dane Almquist, and Elijah Morton. And Thomas McKenzie is back and playing. On the corners, Cullen Snow and Donovan Taylor. Safeties, Kenyon Minnis and Snyder, and a bad snap, and that is covered up by Fernandez. And the Battle Spartans look a bit to be in a disarray at this moment.
Yeah,
big loss on the
rough
play.
start for the Spartans, and they're gifted a penalty back. That's a loss of 8. And so now they're pinned way back for 3rd and very long.
A penalty and now a mishandle on the shotgun snap. Yeah, they're working from about the 7-yard line. Bruins showing blitz. Here comes pressure, and the pass goes incomplete. Busting his way in was Ross Taylor, the 6', 185-pound junior, who got the start as an outside linebacker here in this game.
Yeah, great job by Taylor coming off the edge on that corner blitz to get the pressure, force the errant throw, and great start if you're Rockbridge, but just penalty-ridden drive and negative plays for Battle to start this game.
Yeah, nothing positive at all. On to punt is Vernell Holt. Holt will punt. The long snapper is Nathan Mislin. 4th down and about 24. Snap back. Here's pressure. And the punt is out of there by Holt and will take a Battle bounce inside, outside the 40, down to about the 41-yard line, where it is down by DeQuell Wright. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Rockbridge as they start great field position in their first possession of this game. And bringing them out is the senior quarterback, Sam Kaiser. And his running back will be Cooper Myers, a wing to the right. And in motion for the Rockbridge Bruins is the tight end, and the handoff goes to Cooper Myers, and he's upended after about a 3-yard gain by Samson Ojo. Ojo comes into this game with 34 tackles. Second down, only a gain of 1.5 yards. Back to throw Kaiser. Now steps up in the pocket, will run. Kaiser breaks a tackle, fights his way inside the 35 down to about the 33-yard line for a gain of 7. It's going to be 3rd and short. You know, Kaiser comes in here. That was his 16th rush of the year, picking up 6 there. He's right at 60 yards on 16 rushes for the season. And we have a timeout on the field. And I think Matt Herman wants to adjust his defense.
Had an injury with number 4, I believe. Doesn't look like Jaden Donnelly, but maybe there was a number change, or it is Donnelly.
Roderick Roby was that man in motion a while ago. He splits off wide to the left. Wide to the right is Stephen Williams. Out of the pistol on 3rd and a short 3. Kaiser gets the play from the sideline, looking over the battlefront. And they bring some pressure. The handoff goes to Cooper Myers, and he goes nowhere, and Rockbridge has a decision to make. He might have got 2. I don't think he did. He lost 2. Negative yardage. Tackle made by Elijah Jackman, the 6'2", 225-pound senior. That was tackle number 86 on the season for Jackman. Boy, he is the cornerstone of this defense.
Yes, he is, and making a play there. It looked like a run blitz, and well called from this battle defense to set up a tough 4th and 4 as opposed to giving up a 1st down.
Rockbridge will go for it. Kaiser wants to throw, pumps once, now going deep, has got a man, and it is broken up. Closing on the play and breaking it up for Battle was Vernal Holt, who did a great job of covering the receiver who had broke open momentarily.
Yeah, he was open, but Vernell Holt, great closing speed there and got around just in time to affect that throw and tip it out of bounds to get the stop. So great response by this Battle defense after their offense left them out to dry deep in their own territory.
So Battle gets good field position, taking over the football on downs as Rockbridge fails to pick up the 1st down. Fernandez sends twin receivers to his right. He's got Marshall behind him, and another bad snap. And it's covered up by Alex Fernandez. So that snap was into the turf. Brandon Cook is the starting center, 5'10", 230. Loss on the play of 10 yards. Maybe every bit of 10 yards.
Yeah, those are just killers, even though it's 1st down as opposed to 3rd down or 2nd down. That's just such a bad way to start your drive, and already multiple bad snaps for Cook.
Nathan Mislin is now centering as he is up over the football. Stacks right and left, and they hand it off to Marshall, looking for somewhere to run. Nowhere to go, and it'll be a short gain of about 4. As the Rockbridge Bruins were at home waiting for Marshall. Tackle made by Crew Nord. Just getting started here at Rockbridge as the Spartans with their 2nd possession looking for their first down of the night. It's 3rd and 17. Slot right, slot left. Empty backfield for Alex Fernandez, who has thrown for over 1,000 yards. Fernandez wings it out in the flat, and it's dropped. Devin Harris was open in the flat, and he took a peek at the corner, Cullen Snow, and dropped the ball.
Yep, just heard footsteps, and a classic case of taking your eye off the football. You got to complete the catch before you try to do anything after the catch, and Harris there just got a little too excited. Another 3 and out for Battle.
I don't know if he had 1st down yardage in front of him, but he had yardage.
Especially against that soft coverage on the 3rd and long. Just got to make sure you have the football before you do anything with it.
Snap back to Vernal Holt. He gets it off, and Snow makes the catch, returns it about 3 yards before it's nothing but Battle Spartans to wrap him up. Pretty good punt from Holt, and a return of about a yard.
Number 77.
Mislin made the stop for the Battle Spartans, and Rockbridge brings out their offensive unit. And now the quarterback is Brady Davidson, the 6'5", 191-pound junior, who has thrown for 941 yards on the year, 69 of 107. The impressive stat with Brady Davidson, Mike, he's completing 65% of his passes.
Yeah, that really stands out, especially at the high school level.
1st and 10 for Rockbridge, just inside the 50. The handoff, and darting upfield is Derek Young. Young scrambles for about 5 yards. And on the year, that's his 40th carry. Elijah Jackman made the stop, a 5-yard gain. Young is a junior. He has 10 catches for 73 yards to go with his almost 180 yards down rushing, and then multiple player shift for the Bruins on 2nd down. Hand off to Young. Young into the secondary. He's got a 1st down and out to about the 34-yard line for a gain of 11. Tackle made by Jaden Donnelly, the safety. That's his 32nd tackle of the year.
Derek Young, so impressive those first 2 runs of the night for him, just going downhill, right up the gut, quick speed. In this backfield, you really have 3 weapons to worry about. So hard to defend.
Rowan and Williams to the left, man in motion. And they pitched the ball to Myers, and Myers is bulldog to the ground after a gain of about 1. Brandon Cook made the stop.
And you see the other 2 running back options as they motion Seaman from the outside there and then do the pitch to Myers, but a great play by the Battle defense there to snuff that out.
Actually, very little gain. Davidson. Not the running threat that Kaiser is, but he can throw it. Now audibilize it at the line of scrimmage. Myers lines up on a wing. Seaman will line up to the right of the quarterback, Davidson. And they go to Seaman. Look at this gap up the middle. Seaman darts down to the 25-yard line. Gain of 9, stopped just short of 1st down yardage by Devin Harris.
3rd down, 2 yards to go.
A lot of safety play here in the early going. Wide to the right for the Bruins is Devin Holt. 4 receivers to the left, including Rawling, Seaman. Now in motion is Derek Young. He drops to the backfield, and Cooper Myers on that left side. They give the ball to Young, and Young grabbed by Brandon Cook at the line of scrimmage. They needed just 1 or 2 for the 1st down, and they got 3. And the Bruins are threatening here to put some points on the board. No score, 4:45 to play in quarter number 1.
We're seeing the Bruins really try to establish this run game. We talked about the offensive line being so important.
Back to throw, Davidson. He's got a man in roll wing, and it's incomplete off his fingertips. He was defended, and tell you what, Davidson dropped it in there. Rolling just couldn't pull it in.
Yeah, that was an on-the-money throw from Davidson to the outside shoulder. You want to get that ball to the corner of the pylon. Just could not come down with it to Rolling.
DeQual Wright, who has an interception on the year, was defending, but Rolling got behind him. It is 2nd and 10. Seaman in motion. Bruins giving us a few different looks here tonight than what we saw last week. Davidson, 2-step drop, fires in the flat where it's caught, making the catch. For the gain is Derek Young for 4 yards. For he's forced out of bounds by that Battle defense. Defense giving up 34 points per game. And they were bashed a few times this year. Last week they beat Smith Cotton in a hard-fought game. Battle did. Was it 20-14? That Smith Cotton team's definitely improved.
Yeah, they sure are gritty, which we saw this year.
Davidson to Seaman. Seaman looking for a block. Sidesteps one tackler. Forced out of bounds at about the 11-yard line. Should have first down yardage. 4-yard gain for Seaman, and well, they have not indicated the first down yet. Now there's the indication. First and 10, just outside the 10-yard line. Bruins taking time off that clock. I don't know if that's by design, if both teams want to shorten this game or what.
Now they're right back on the line.
Handoff to Seaman, looking for a block. Seaman inside the 10, down to about the 7-yard line before he's finished off by Samson Ojo and company. Gain of 5. Rockbridge getting pretty good offensive line surge right now, Micah.
Well, I was starting to say that earlier as you talked about the O-line matchups and that being a key to whoever wins this game. And they've really made a statement this drive of running the football and really being multiple with it, with all the formations and motions, which we tend to see from them.
Second and a long 5. Play action. Davidson under pressure completes the pass to Cooper Myers to the 5-yard line. A gain of 3.5. It's going to be third down, short distance. Well, this defense for Battle is playing without Michael Pointer, and he's one of their leaders up front. The 6'1", 230-pound senior out with an knee injury. And there was concern with him not being in the lineup.
And you can just tell there's a void in the middle of this defense so far for Battle on this drive.
Davidson hands it off to Myers. Myers close first down yardage.
Number 32, Cooper Myers, the ball player.
You know, Cooper Myers is
Number 2, Kevin Harris.
the Swiss Army watch of this team.
And really, how often do you see 3 running back options?
Before the play, illegal formation, offense, 5-yard penalty, replay third down.
Costly penalty for the Rockbridge Bruins. Illegal formation.
Would have been a first down, too.
First and goal.
First and goal from the 1.5.
And as you mentioned, another option, this is exposed to Battle. 4 receivers to the left. Davidson alone in the backfield. His cadence he's trying to pull the defensive lineman off the football. And a handoff to Myers, and Cooper Myers is in a world of trouble. Nowhere to run as he dropped for 2-yard loss.
And I just do not get that play call. Just running a little handoff. Maybe it was slightly a touch pass there, but just nothing doing. And luckily they have a kicker in Joey Scardina who they feel confident in to get them on the board. But you'd like to see them try to throw the ball there on 3rd and 8.
So the attempt of a 32.5-yard field goal inside the right hash. Snaps down, kicks on the way. It's long enough. He got it. Rockbridge takes a 3-0 lead with 1:57 to play in the first quarter. 32-yard field goal by Joey Scardina. Rockbridge's drive stalled. You got to feel, if you're Battle, that you got to win there.
Yeah, absolutely. And tough start to the game for Battle defensively when it comes to field position. But I think giving your offense the ball back, the first drive, getting the stop inside your own 40, and then forcing a field goal when you possibly could have had first and goal at the 1 or 2 is certainly a win for the Battle Spartans.
We'll be back with more in a moment.
I was in a motorcycle accident and lost my left leg, and Harper Evans, Wade Nudemeyer was able to get me a settlement and help me take care of medical bills.
We understand that when somebody's seriously hurt in an accident, they needed time to recover physically and emotionally, and we want to make that as easy for them as possible.
What they did allowed me to be able to focus on myself and my health and getting back to where I need to be.
What's the Jim Butler CDJR Powerhouse secret? Why are we Mid-Missouri's #1 Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer? Is it our huge selection? Our no-hassle sales process? Could it be that we give the most for trade-ins? Is it our best price guarantee? Is it because we say yes when other dealers say no? Whatever it is, people from across the country are buying from Jim Butler and discovering the Powerhouse difference. Get started at cdjrpowerhouse.com during Jeep Adventure Days.
Do you suffer from chronic pancreatitis? Then MCU is for you. Members experience benefits like saving more money with lower interest rates, an increased ability to get a great auto loan, and a home equity line of credit. MCU is not for everyone. Do not use if you're allergic to a fattening wallet, benefiting from profits, or being treated like a person, not a number. Continuous use of MCU may lead to higher levels of spending. Power?
Cut.
Breaking the fourth wall. Isn't that a little on the nose?
Let's go again. Reset.
Who writes this stuff?
Missouri Credit Union. From the pig, for the people.
3-0 Rockbridge after Joey Scardina boots a 32-yard field goal. It was a 36-yard drive, took 11 plays, about 4 minutes. Rockbridge has the lead here in the first quarter with 1:57 to play. First quarter action on homecoming night and senior night here at Rockbridge. Scardina boots this one deep and into the end zone. And of course, in high school football, you can't run it out of the end zone despite how much Devin Harris wanted to. And the Spartans will get it at the 20-yard line. Well, Battle still looking for the first down, right? First down of the night.
Yeah, just really looking to settle in here and not have a drive without penalties or bad snaps that kill your drive. So you got to think that the coaching staff is just over there trying to settle down these guys and have string together any set of positive plays.
Looks like Nason Missum has taken over the center job. And the handoff goes to Marshall, and boy, Rockbridge is there. Got to the line of scrimmage. Elijah Morton was leading the charge, the defensive end. Spencer Irvin, Ben Bamer, and of course Grayson Cutchlow are the linebackers for the Rockbridge Bruins. Taylor and Snow the corners. And I think back mid-August when the Jamboree took place, Battle had their hands full with this Rockbridge defensive front. And now we've got a false start.
I believe that was
full snap, dead ball, full start, offense, 5-yard penalty, second down.
I think it was DeQual right there who got a little too antsy to run his route.
I mean, from where we are and what's going on the field, it's really hard to read this, but you just get the feeling that Battle is uptight.
Yeah, I think some nerves and
just feel like they got to play that perfect game.
A little too excited, and you can have that in these rivalry games.
Empty backfield. Alex Fernandez takes the snap and another bad one. And Fernandez can't get to the ball. Rockbridge recovers for the touchdown. Recovering is Ross Taylor.
And Taylor shoving Alex Fernandez out of the way to secure the touchdown. Great play that may be viewed as a kind of peculiar play. You don't really see that where the quarterback doesn't have the ball. You get to shove him out of the way, and great play there for the touchdown. Another bad snap, though, for Battle, and it's just inexcusable, especially this late in the season, to have trouble at center like this.
So the Bruins trying to make it a 10-0 score here real quick as this kick is on the way, and it's good by Scardino. And the Rockbridge Bruins have a 10-0 lead. Just 1 minute after Scardina kicks the field goal, Rockbridge scores on a recovered bad snap in the end zone, and recovering is Ross Taylor. We'll be back with more in a moment.
On the go, stay in the know with the ABC 17 News app. It's your first alert to breaking news, weather, and traffic impacts. instant access to live video on the scene with updates in real time.
I'm going to go ahead and step out of frame so you guys can see what we're seeing right now.
So no matter where you are, you'll always know the big stories happening right now.
Download the ABC 17 News app from the App Store or Google Play today. ABC 17 News. Get the app, get the alert.
The Rockbridge defense has made a statement here in the first quarter. The Rockbridge Bruins with a 10-0 lead against the Battle Spartans. And it's been all defense. Micah, right?
And all Bruins, and really self-inflicted wounds haunting the Spartans offensively, as you can attribute that touchdown to their defense. I mean, it's the Spartans defense really got a win forcing the field goal on the Bruins' previous drive, but they're just bad snap for the third time in this game. Just killers, and it results in a touchdown for the Bruin defense.
Scardina set to kick it off again, anticipating for Battle, as this kick is way out of the back of the end zone, is DeQual Wright along with Devin Harris. No return again, and we'll try it again. This will be 1st and 10 at the 20. Battle hasn't had a real legit chance to get their offense going.
No, it's just been a couple of penalties pre-snap and 3 bad snaps, and really you haven't had many more plays outside of that, as the one run last drive resulted in no gain. They just have to find some way to calm down in this game.
They've got to be negative yardage on the night. Now Battle's late getting man onto the field. That is the right tackle, Wyatt Belcher-Key. And keeping the ball is Fernandez, and Fernandez gets into the secondary and out to about the 29-yard line, a run of about 8 yards. That's the best offensive play the Bruins have been able to pull off. Spencer Irvin made the tackle.
And that's a good way to settle in, as you have a good snap and Fernandez on the keeper, where he doesn't have to worry about making an exchange. It sometimes can only take a couple of plays for the guys to settle in, and then it feels like a brand new game.
Trips to the left for the Battle Spartans. They're 1.5 yards away from the first down of the game. And keeping the ball on the option is Fernandez, and now they're about 7 yards away. Loss of 5. That'll be the final play of the first quarter, as Crew Newton came crashing through, read the option, and said, no, you're not going anywhere, Alex. We played 1 here at Rockbridge, and the Rockbridge Bruins have a 10-0 lead against the Battle Spartans. This is the KZOU Game of the Week, presented by the networks of Mid-Missouri and the Columbia Public Schools.
Are you looking for an exciting career? If so, then we're looking for you. Hitachi Energy is hiring full-time hourly team members at our Jeff City location with an average starting rate of $23 to $27 per hour. Full-time hires are eligible for benefits starting day 1. An exciting career is waiting for you, so don't wait. Apply online today at hitachienergy.com/career.
Your car. The Muckins family of dealership needs it more than ever. It's the big buyback event at every Muckins location. No matter what you drive or where you bought it, we'll buy it today. Our volume advantage allows us to give you more for your old car, more than anywhere else. Plus, huge savings on every vehicle on our lots. You won't get more for your old car anywhere else. Visit the Joe Muckins family of dealerships today or click Muckins.com. Joe Muckins Automotive Group, part of the McClarty Automotive Group family.
Columbia Public Schools are on a mission, a never-ending quest to be the best school district in the state, and they're well on the way. With the help and support of their generous marketing partners, CPS has contributed over $1.8 million to Missouri State High School Activities Association programs. So how has it paid off? Nearly 40% of the student body in secondary school participate in athletics and activities, and you can be part of the mission too. Visit these websites today for all the details on how you can help CPS and get involved today.
Looking for a great deal on a new used car? Hoyt Auto Sales in Millersburg may have just what you're looking for.
I'm Mike Hoyt, and I have over 37 years experience in the auto body repair industry. The vehicles I sell have been wrecked and rebuilt and are priced accordingly. I work hard to make sure these vehicles are sound in every way before I put them on the lot for sale.
For a great deal on a used car, come see me.
Hoyt Auto Sales.
Just a mile and a half south of I-70 at exit 137 in Millersburg.
Congratulations, the 2023 alumni.
Rockbridge 10, Battle nothing. We move to the second quarter. The Battle Spartans with the football, looking at a 3rd down and 6.
Always welcome at Rockbridge.
The Spartans still looking for their first down here on senior night at Rockbridge. Alex Fernandez looking at a possible blitz. Here comes pressure. He fires an interception. It's picked off. Racing it the other way is Grayson Cutchlow for the touchdown. Cutchlow had it thrown right to him. A return of 24 yards.
Not sure who Fernandez was looking for there, but Cutchlow really just opened his eyes and the ball was right in his hands. Great play by him, but really didn't do anything special to get that pick 6, but all of a sudden, Rockbridge is up 16-0 to start this second quarter, and none of it has to do with the Battle defense.
Scardino will try to add the extra point out of the hold of Davidson. Snaps down, kicks it's good. As the future Army kicker puts point number 17 on the board for the Rockbridge Bruins, and with 11:53 to play, just 7 seconds into the second quarter, the Rockbridge Bruins are in the driver's seat here as they lead by 17. We'll be back in a moment.
Columbia Public Schools are on a mission, a never-ending quest to be the best school district in the state, and they're well on the way. With the help and support of their generous marketing partners, CPS has contributed over $1.8 million to Missouri State High School Activities Association programs. So how has it paid off? Nearly 40% of the student body in secondary school participate in athletics and activities, and you can be part of the mission too. Visit these websites today for all the details on how you can help CPS and get involved today.
Rockbridge 17, Battle nothing, 11:53 to play in the second quarter. And it's been the Rockbridge Bruin defense and the problems of the Battle offense. Fumbled snap into the end zone for the first touchdown of the night. Now a 24-yard interception and returned by Grayson Cutchlow.
And no bad snaps that drive, but get a pick 6, and you just really have not been able to have any stretch of positive plays if you're Battle.
Devin Harris and DeQual Wright go deep for Battle. Now, Scardina is kicking into a bit of a breeze. High end-over-end kick, and that still makes the end zone. About a foot. And Rockbridge will set their defensive unit back on the 20-yard line as Battle needs to find something here positive. You know, Battle really felt like it was starting to see some daylight. Coaching change and all that late in the summer, but started to see some daylight with picking up a couple wins. Battle hasn't completed a pass. They haven't picked up a first down. They've got to be negative yardage, I think, on the night.
Oh, absolutely. And you look at all those bad snaps.
Couple penalties.
Yeah, 2 penalties for 10 yards to start the game.
Fernandez takes the snap, gives the ball to his back, and the ball may have popped loose. But I think Battle was able to recover.
Chris Brown.
Carry of 1 yard by Chris Brown. As Brown, well, he picked up about 3.5 yards.
Yeah, the fumble gave him a couple extra.
You know, I did think you could fumble the ball forward. Same player can't recover it. 3rd down and 7. Fernandez caught in the pocket and down he goes. That pocket collapsed. Nothing but Bruins crashing through. And in the middle of it was Dane Almquist, the 6'3", 255-pound junior. But he had some pals in there with him, Jeremy Woods being one of them.
Yeah, great blitz call here as Battle's struggling, so you got to bring the heat and keep them on their toes. They're playing tight as an offense, and really if I'm Battle, I'm looking to get some quick throws if I'm going to throw the football, because this offensive line is struggling about as bad as you can to start this game.
Slot right, slot left. Bruins bringing heat again. Fernandez fires it into flat, and he missed the intended receiver, Jaden Donnelly, who has 11 catches on the year for 245 yards, but he could not reach that one, and Battle will punt. Still looking for a 1st down.
And you have good receivers in Donnelly and DeQual Wright, and if you can't protect, I think getting them the ball and some quick screen type plays or just short throws over the middle is really the best thing you can do right now if you're Battle, because Rockbridge is going to continue to bring the heat until they can prove they can stop it.
Snow waits for the punt, and here is a angling punt that takes a Rockbridge bounce and will go out of bounds at about the 45-yard line of Battle. Battle on the night is at -9 yards thus far. And Rockbridge gets the football back. And the offense is thus far produced a field goal.
Brady Davidson back out there.
Of course, the offense hasn't been on the field a whole lot.
No, and really, I mean, 2 defensive touchdowns, and then their drive stalled towards the end, but they had a good drive running the football. It's just such a tough spot to be in if you're the Battle defense. Another drive starting in your own territory.
Davidson gives the ball to Cooper Myers, who darts up the middle for 10 and a 1st down. He wasn't touched till he was 7 yards downfield. Jaden Donnelly made the stop.
And really all 3 of their running back options with Dre Seaman, Cooper Myers, and Young, you have those guys running so hard downhill. Super impressive so far in this game.
High snap. Davidson uses that big 6'5" frame and reaches and gets it. Hands it off to Myers, who takes it. He takes the punishment as he's dropped for a 6-yard loss. Well, the Bruin offense hasn't exactly lit up the stat board either.
Not at all, as we talked about how it was a win for the Battle defense to get a 3-and-out after its offense put them in a bad spot to start the game, and then allowing a field goal when they could have easily been at 1st and goal from the 1 was Rockbridge.
Seaman lines up and now goes into motion. Back to throw Davidson. He fires it over the middle, and he's got a receiver who finds a crease. Busting up the middle is Holt. Devin Holt down to the 10, still on his feet. And he is called down at about the 1-yard line. 40-yard catch and run. Devin Holt, the transfer from Hickman, with his 23rd catch of the year, as he rips off 40 yards, and the Bruins about 1.5 yards out, 1st and goal to go.
And I think he got robbed of a touchdown there, Tex. So he kept his balance, kept his feet in bounds from where we could see. And the ref may have a better look than us, but it looked like he reached across the pylon while still being in bounds. But a great play call there on 2nd and very long.
Seaman in motion. Sets up to the right now, Davidson. Davidson will loft it to Holt. And was he in? No, out of the back of the end zone.
Yep. I think that was the correct call there. Great catch, but better defense to use the boundary as your friend.
Nice defensive play by the Battle Spartans. Coming up to make that play was Samson Ojo, the linebacker.
Such an aggressive call when they've been able to run the ball really anytime they want to throw it on 1st and goal. That's the kind of offense Matt Perkins likes to run, and just has so much trust in Brady Davidson and Sam Kaiser, whoever's out there.
That play, though, should open up the run. Now Cooper Myers finds out it didn't. That door was slammed closed and barred. As Myers will be short of the line to get back to the line of scrimmage. Gabe Truss, the nose tackle, made the stop. Elijah Jackman also in. Now they go to Myers, and he finds a way into the end zone as Cooper Myers scores his 2nd touchdown of the year on a 2-yard run. 2-yard run by Cooper Myers. The senior on senior night caps off this drive. As Rockbridge now starting to take the wood to the Battle Spartans as they'll attempt the point after. Rockbridge had some adversity on that drive, but overcame it. And this kick is good. Scardina boots it through. 24-0 Bruins. We'll be back here at Rockbridge in a moment.
On the go? Stay in the know with the ABC 17 News app. It's your first alert to breaking news, weather, and traffic impacts. Instant access to live video on the scene with updates in real time.
I'm gonna go ahead and step out of frame so you guys can see what we're seeing right now.
So no matter where you are, you'll always know the big stories happening right now.
Download the ABC 17 News app from the App Store or Google Play today. ABC 17 News. Get the app, get the alert.
45-yard drive for the Rockbridge Bruins, capped by Cooper Myers. 2-yard run. Took 6 plays. So they marched it down the field in about 3 minutes, 20-some seconds. Scardina with the extra point, and Rockbridge has built a 24-0 lead, most of it with their defense, but the offense polished their game up a little bit on that last possession.
And it came down to that great play call on 3rd and long after a couple bad snaps, and the screen play to Devin Holt, the delayed screen, and he came across the middle of the field. Great play call and set up their first offensive touchdown of the game, and yet they're up 24-0.
Duquel Wright and Harris go deep for Battle. Scardina, busiest man on the field, boots another one, and another one into the end zone. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Battle at the 20-yard line. Matt Herman's got to be digging deep in that bag of tricks of his, looking for something to get him some breathing room.
Yeah, and it, I think, comes down to just trying to fire up this offensive line and really focus on the fundamentals and try to get your snap down and just try to stay on blocks, as Rockbridge just looks like the far superior team any way you look at it so far.
Alex Fernandez, the senior quarterback, sets him up in the pistol. And he gives the ball to Marshall, trying to get outside. Marshall got to the line of scrimmage. Maybe one. Mason Snyder, who had an interception last weekend against St. Mary's, made the tackle. Snyder, 5'11", 185, a junior, back there at the safety spot. He and Minnis. This Rockbridge defense, they've only given up 109 points this season. We're in game 7. That's 18.2 points a game. Pass is complete and then dropped. The intended receiver was Devin Harris, and again, I felt like Harris took a peek and see who was coming after him.
Yep, same exact play as their first drive when he dropped the wide open completion. And those are the throws I think they're going to have to make to get their first down of the game or have any shot in this game. So they're already down 24 early, as Harris had a lot of room there because of the soft coverage.
They're behind the chains again. It's 3rd 9. Here comes the Bruins with the blitz. Pass is complete. With this catch is Jackman. Jackman picks up about 6 yards on the catch and run, but he's short of first down yardage. And it'll be 4th down for Battle.
And they're staying out there to maybe at least try to draw them off sides. If you don't get this, I mean, you are down 24 early, but you can put your defense in an even bigger hole. Super aggressive call.
4th and about 4 from your own 27. Trips to the left. And they did it. They did it. Spencer Irvin. Hook, sinker, worm, and all.
Dead ball, offside, defense, 5-yard penalty, first down.
First down Battle.
And their first down of the game is gifted by the Bruin defense. As you got to think that all those guys.
Got to be situational.
Right.
Playing situational here. Understand what's going on in the game. And this handoff, I believe, goes to Chris Brown, who bangs away for about 3 yards. Chris Brown, 35 rushes before tonight's action for 316 yards. He's only averaging about 9 yards a carry.
Yeah.
I think you'd want to get him the ball more.
And we saw some huge runs in the game we were at, I believe, against Hickman, where he strung together, I think, 3 40-plus yard runs. But I like them using him out of the backfield.
And they go back to Brown. And this time the Bruins were prepared as Jeremy Woods was up there in the middle of it. Maybe a yard. And it's going to be 3rd down again for Battle. I guess they feel though they're in 4-down territory right now.
Well, yeah, when you're starting off the game, giving it up in your own territory.
It's a big 3rd down play. You gotta make it really close to even think about a 4th down.
And again, you see the Bruins.
The cadence of the quarterback, Alex Fernandez.
Just hungry to get back there.
Fernandez fires it in the flat. That one is caught by Devin Harris for a Battle first down on a little slant. Harris with his 10th catch of the year and an 8-yard gain. And Battle now rolling a bit. So they pick up the first down. And now with some breathing space here at midfield.
Yeah, you can take a deep breath if you're Alex Fernandez on this offense, and Devin Harris, who already dropped 2 early passes.
In motion is to call right. Pressure. Pass to Harris, and he dropped this one. So it goes incomplete. And Harris had him breathing down his neck before the ball got there. Good coverage by the Bruins.
Yeah, great job by Donovan Taylor to sniff that play out, and it really was a good thing Harris didn't catch that. He would have lost a couple yards.
2nd down, 10 yards to go.
But that last first down, you're definitely in 4-down territory at this spot in the field.
Fernandez with a quick hitter to DeQual right, catches a block from Harris, but the defense collapses on him, and again leading away was Donovan Taylor. But a gain on the play of 6 yards.
And these quick throws are open, and that's really helped this Battle team settle in. So you got really good receivers, and
how about a
DeQual Wright and Jaden Donnelly, who we haven't really seen them target but a couple times.
Do you have time for a stop and go here?
Yeah, I love the call. You keep going short, and then you get a corner to bite, and you can have a monster play.
Donnelly lines up on a wing to the right. Play action. Fernandez is chased out of the pocket and then is hammered The Bruins stayed at home, and they are getting such penetration. Graceland Crutchlow again up to make the stop. Ben Bamer was right in the middle of that too.
Another third down blitz. And if you're Battle, I think they're going to punt it and try to pin them deep, because you had 3rd and 4, but you just could not take a sack there. And they had a long developing pass play, and I'm not sure why they try to set that up, given that they were moving the football, throwing it short.
They bring Seaman in defensively to try to defend this punt. Snow goes deep. Vernal Holt, who has not really hit one square yet as a punter.
Timeout.
The Battle Spartans will use a timeout with 3:15 to play first half. We'll be back with more in a moment.
Hold on. I've got this. Love God.
I almost died in a car accident and had a stroke on November 27, 2018.
One of the things that our firm was able to do to help Randy was to get all of those medical bills reduced down so that he could enjoy his settlement, to help him with speech therapy and get the therapies that he needed.
They are genuinely kind individuals who want to help you. They will fight for you. I am so grateful for what they did for me.
I'm here at Algier Salvage in Millersburg with George Algier. George, what services do you offer here?
Well, we buy scrap cars, we buy aluminum, copper, white goods, any kind of heavy iron, pretty much anything to do with recycling in the way of metals. We handle all of that. Bring your cars to us, or we can go and we can bid on them and come and get them, and we always haul them free.
From Algier Salvage in Millersburg.
Come see us.
Three minutes, 15 seconds to play here in the first half. Rockbridge leading Battle 24-0. It's been the Rockbridge defense that has taken all the wind out of the Battle sails. On the punt for Battle is Vernal Holt, looking at a 4th down and a long 9 from near midfield at the Battle 46. The snap is back. Holt gets his foot into this one. Cullen Snow backs up. It takes a Battle bounce and rolls down to about the 10 and then reverses out to the 11-yard line. And the Bruins have their worst field position of the evening. Nice punt of 39 yards by Vernal Holt, which was his best of the night thus far. He's had some practice.
Yeah, that's right. Not pressured as much on that one, so he's able to let loose a little bit.
So the Bruins will set it up. You know, last year Rockbridge won that battle 48-35, and Rockbridge led throughout that game. I really felt like Rockbridge is going to win throughout tonight, but it was not settled till late. High snap to Davidson. He hands it off, gives the ball to Derek Young, who scampers out to about the 22-yard line, appears to have first down yardage. 1st and 10 for Rockbridge. They've got to work a little bit. That was a 11-yard gain. 2:48 to play in the half. The Bruins do, I believe, have all 3 of their timeouts.
Yeah, they do, and we'll see slightly up-tempo here.
Here's the handoff again to Young, and this time not nearly the running room, as he is brought down for a very short gain.
No gain on the play.
Bruins working quickly. 2nd and 10.
2nd down, 10 yards to go.
But they do have plenty of time if they can keep the ball moving downfield. Young to the right of Davidson, who wants to throw, flips out in a flat to Young. Young sidesteps a tackler, gets a block, has a first down, and outside the numbers to about the 35-yard line. A gain of 13 and another Rockbridge first down. I think the numbers are going to be really lopsided at the half. Jaden Donnelly made that tackle for the Battle Spartans.
I'd agree with you there. And just another screenplay, really simple. And none of the Battle secondary or linebackers come up in position. Great play call again from Rockbridge.
You know, I mentioned last year's game. 2 years ago, Battle came over here to Rockbridge and beat Rockbridge 26-14. Low snap. Davidson has time. Now flushed out of the pocket. Rolling to his left. He'll keep it down the sideline and forced out of bounds after a gain of 4.
Boy, Gabe Truss was the reason Davidson had to run out of the pocket there. Great pressure just on an inside move. Impressive stuff from the 6'3" junior.
Cook and Truss work up front defensively for the Spartans. Dudley is one of the ends, and now it does look like Bryce Drew might have jumped into the neutral zone.
Before the snap, dead ball, offside, defense, 5-yard penalty, second down.
Bryce Drew right now, the other defensive end. So now it's 2nd and about 1 for the Bruins as they work their way to midfield. Minute 27 to play with those 3 timeouts in their pocket. In motion, Young. Davidson throws downfield, and it's intercepted. Picked out of there by DeQuell. Wright bringing it back down the near sideline. Wright forced out of bounds after the interception. Might have been a little early contact there. The intended receiver was Devin Holt, but I see no flags down.
Yeah, no flags, and it was Samson Ojo there in coverage who did absolutely get there early. I think that's a missed pass interference, but perhaps a play that can keep Battle in this game. Huge momentum shift in this first half, and Battle's offense has to find a way to get a touchdown to reward their defense.
Davidson's 2nd interception of the year, and now Battle will take over the football and to call Wright with the interception.
It was a very aggressive throw in double coverage, but that looked like textbook pass interference as Ojo got there early.
1st and 10 for Battle, now in Rockbridge territory. They give the ball to Chris Brown. He weaves his way up the middle and down to about the 26-yard line. Gain of 7. Devin Harris made the tackle.
You got to work more up-tempo if you're Battle right now.
Battle has, I believe, 2 timeouts remaining, but less than a minute on the board. Here at homecoming at Rockbridge.
Taking a lot of time off.
Yes, and time continues to tick. 2 receivers to the right. They give the ball to Chris Brown, who is hemmed up at the line of scrimmage. And they blow the play dead, and you got to take a timeout here, I believe, if you're Battle.
Yeah, you have to. And they let
clock still
precious
running.
Time come off as now they finally took it. But running the ball there is puzzling, to say the least.
Timeout, Battle Spartans with 27 seconds to play. 24-0 Rockbridge leads.
On the go, stay in the know with the ABC 17 News app. It's your first alert to breaking news, weather, and traffic impacts. Instant access to live video on the scene with updates in real time.
I'm gonna go ahead and step out of frame so you guys can see what we're seeing right now.
So no matter where you are, you'll always know the big stories happening right now.
Download the ABC 17 News app from the App Store or Google Play today. ABC 17 News. Get the app, get the alert.
They put a couple seconds back on the board for the Battle Spartans. 29 seconds to play here in the first half. Battle with that deficit of 24 points, but they have the football. And, you know, they get the interception here, Micah. Battle really needs to capitalize. They need to put some points on the board.
Have to, absolutely, especially when you look at Rockbridge getting the ball to start the second half. And they'll have a decision to make, because if you score a touchdown on this drive, which is a big if, you could maybe go for 2 and make it a 2-score game. So this is a big opportunity for this Battle offense, but you got to convert this third down.
Resuming play.
Alex Fernandez at the controls. Jackman lines up as a tight end. Now in motion is Marshall. This pass is batted in the air and incomplete, and that was a jump ball, to say the least. Ojo Sampson was the intended receiver.
Yeah, just very dangerous throw. As Ross Taylor had a chance to get his second turnover of the game, and maybe he had some green grass in front of him.
Sampson Ojo, I should say. Yeah.
That
could have been a pick six there.
Just threw up a prayer when trying to complete a ball in the flat, and now if you don't get these 3 yards, you're shut out in the first half.
25 seconds left on the clock. Alex Fernandez, I don't think got the ball snapped in time.
Oh, another delay.
Dead ball. Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. 4th down.
Now 4 penalties on Battle. I believe 3 of them, or at least 2, have been delay games.
Well, there's been some Battle teams in the past. You'd say 4 penalties and a half. That's a good night. But when you're not moving the football, it's pretty tough to overcome.
No, it's just all self-inflicted. It's the story of this first half.
It really is, no doubt. Either bad center quarterback exchanges or delay game penalties.
Enter the pick 6.
Mm-hmm. Back to throw. Fernandez sacked. And coming through for the Rockbridge Bruins. Graceland Cutchlow led the way. I think Elijah Morton was there too.
Yeah, just no time to throw for Fernandez, but you got to have that in mind when your offensive line is struggling, and you got to make play calls to help out everyone. Move in the pocket a little bit with the rollout here or there and setting up some quick throws, but just nothing doing in this first half for the Battle offense, and Battle defense just trying to hang on for these last 17 seconds.
Well, yeah, they've got a little work to do here. Rockbridge has shown the ability to strike quickly as the Bruins now switch quarterbacks to Sam Kaiser. Kaiser sets up the throw, fires it in a flat to flea flickers. They pitch it out to Derek Young down the far sideline for a gain of 15.
Love the play call there. Hook and lateral.
Yeah, and it is a first down.
Only took
Haven't
5
seen
seconds.
that. Haven't seen that play in a while.
No.
So long that I called it a flea flicker, and it's a hook and lateral. Back to throw, Davidson. Flushed out of the pocket. And he fires this one for the end zone, and it's intercepted. Intercepted by Jaden Dunley. Dunley brings it out of the end zone and around the right end, down the sideline, forced out at about the 22-yard line. I actually thought that Kaiser was past the line of scrimmage when he let that pass go.
And they did throw the flag on it, but obviously it'll be declined, and see if they announce it here.
Here we go.
During the play, illegal forward pass on the offense. The penalties decline. That's the end of the first half.
So we've reached halftime here at the half on Homecoming. Rockbridge 24, Battle nothing.
ABC 17 SportsZone Football Friday High School Halftime is sponsored by Hitachi Energy. Inspire the next.
After dealing with an accident, most people are concerned about the mounting medical expenses, the loss of their job, how to get by with their injuries.
We can help put them back in control. We can give order back to their life and let them get better while we handle all the other issues flying around them.
The medical bills, talking with the insurance companies, taking everything off their plate so they only have to focus on getting better.
Go to lawmissouri.com and see how Harper, Evans, Wade, and Nedemeyer can help you.
Jim Butler, CDJR, is bringing you the showdown you've been waiting for. Jeep versus Ram. Will it be a Jeep thing that takes you to the top? Or will you be grabbing life by the horns? Jeep versus Ram. Only Jim Butler gives you the new selection, the savings, and the buying power to choose your side once and for all. Don't miss a second of the action in Lynn, Centralia, or at cdjrpowerhouse.com during Jeep Adventure Days.
Columbia Public Schools are on a mission, a never-ending quest to be the best school district in the state, and they're well on the way. With the help and support of their generous marketing partners, CPS has contributed over $1.8 million to Missouri State High School Activities Association programs. So how has it paid off? Nearly 40% of the student body in secondary school participate in athletics and activities, and you can be part of the mission too. Visit these websites today for all the details on how you can help CPS and get involved today.
After one half of football here on homecoming night 2023 for the Rockbridge Bruins, it's all Bruins. They lead the Battle Spartans by a score of 24-0 as the Rockbridge Bruin homecoming festivities are underway. As we are going to take you down to the field here in just a moment to enjoy the Rockbridge Emerald Regiment Band as they are poised. And then, of course, the other homecoming festivities as well. And let's go down to the field and see if we can't pick up on some of the things that are taking place.
Show choir. He is escorted tonight by Brooke Forst. Next is Zay Jans. Zay is a member of National Honor Society, Equity Coalition, Tea Club, Student Council, and Spanish Honor Society. She is also a member of the Rockbridge Speech and Debate Team and the Rockbridge newspaper publication staff. Zay is escorted tonight by Drew Romedy.
21-6 Green Valley.
Next is Christian McCarty. Christian has been a member of the Future Business Leaders of America organization. Christian is escorted tonight by Delaney Adrian. And Yasmin Green. Yasmin is a member of marching band, concert band, and selected to be a member of All State Orchestra. She is a member of the Army Ants Robotics Team and is the president of Rockbridge Reaches Out. She is escorted tonight by Tiger Lee. AJ Posh. AJ is a member of the Emerald Regiment Marching Band, the Wind Symphony, HLSA, Rockbridge Reaches Out, and National Honor Society. AJ is escorted by Savvy Musali. Sophie Cannell has been a 4-year member of the Rockbridge Bruin Girls Dance Team, a member of Student Coalition, National Honor Society, Bruin-Thon, and Tri Theta. Tonight, Sophie is represented by her escort, Emma Huther, as Sophie is currently out of state, auditioning for her college major. Good luck, Sophie. And Ella Hendershot. Ella represents the National Honor Society, Tea Club, Student Council, and French Honor Society. Additionally, she is a 3-year member of the Rockbridge Girls Soccer Team. She is escorted tonight by another member of our homecoming court, Reese Richardson. Reese Richardson is involved in numerous Rockbridge clubs and activities, the DECA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Bruin Cup Student Board, National Honor Society, Sporting Columbia Soccer Club team, and is a 4-year member of the Rockbridge Soccer, current leader in the Bruce Burr student section. He is escorted tonight by another member of the homecoming court, Ella Hendershot. Matthew Ferguson. Matthew is involved in Rockbridge football, Rockbridge track and field, Rockbridge Wind Symphony, Rockbridge Choir, National Honor Society, and Tri-M. Matthew is escorted by Emily Ryan. And Cooper Myers. Cooper is a 4-year member of the Rockbridge football team. He is also a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Cooper is escorted tonight by Ella Medley. Please give all the homecoming team and team candidates a big round of applause. Here with us to crown this year's homecoming king and queen are student council representatives, along with Walker the Bruin Bear. And now, Rockbridge, your 2023 homecoming king and queen are Matthew Furkey and Ella Henderson. Congratulations, Matthew and Ella. tonight. Best wishes to everyone. Congratulations. Now entering the field is the 2023 Rockbridge Emerald Regiment. Under the direction of Patrick Robinson and Cooper Smith. The band is also assisted by Amanda Greenbacker Mitchell, Sidney Ford, Darren Long, Maxwell Spike, Elaine Oak, and Jeff White. Congratulations to the Emerald Regiment students and parents for hosting the 16 Missouri Marching Band at the second annual Rockbridge Marching Festival here on the Rockbridge campus last Saturday. The band performed an exhibition at the end of the evening in front of a packed stadium. Good luck as the band competes at the University of Missouri Champion of Champions Marching Festival Saturday, October 14th at Thoreau Field. Tonight, the Emerald Regiment will perform the first and second movements of their show, Seasons of Joy. Soloists include Yasmin Green flute, Erica Mullen flute, and Alexis Devlin horn. Drum majors Alexis Devlin, Yasmin Green, Ruby Horde, Jillian Libeck Brown. Is the Emerald Regiment ready? Emerald Regiment, you may now take the field. Very, very good. Thank you. And good luck. October 14th. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the national champion Bruin girls. They're the 6th time national champions, and tonight they'll be performing a hip-hop routine that they learned at NBA camp this summer. The team is gearing up for their competition season this winter and is excited to return to the NBA Nationals this upcoming March. Thank you for your support, and go Bruins! Thank you. Good job. sports medicine team, the Columbia Orthopedic Group, is now the largest in the state of Missouri.
Terrific job here at the half. The Rockbridge Bruins won the first half against the Battle Spartans. It's 24-0. We'll be back with more in a moment.
From the young person who started a career as a lifelong enthusiast.
What if you could graduate without student loan debt? What if you could have the college experience close to home? What if you could have hands-on training from highly skilled faculty? What if you could become the person you were meant to be? What if MACC was the college for you? Second 8-week classes starting October 16th. Wintermester starting December 18th through January 12th. Enroll today.
1851 Underground Tap and Grill offers historical architecture, great food, and an unforgettable experience.
It's a great place for specialty burgers, and be sure to try the Fire and Ice Chicken.
We love to bring our clients for half-price appetizers.
Great food, great location, great service. What more could you want?
Come see for yourself.
Why we say,
Where good friends,
Great food,
and excellent service come together.
Finish your exterior project in time for fall with Menards. Aluminum soffit is low maintenance and easy to install. Pre-finished panels are stocked in white, brown, and black, ready to take home today. All aluminum soffit is 11% off. Transform your home with a new garage door from Ideal Door. We have multiple styles of 9x7 and 16x7 size doors in stock today. Get a 9x7 garage door for $334.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
Back here at Rockbridge, the Bruins with a 24-0 lead against the Battle Spartans after one half. Checking around Central Missouri, other scores. Hickman is currently trailing Green Valley 21-6. That's at Hickman. Moberly is trailing Hannibal at Moberly 14-0. Elias has a 14-0 lead against Jeff City at the half. Marshall 7, Fulton 0. Smithcott is currently getting throttled by Capital City 41-6. That's in the third quarter. Centralia owns Highland 36-0 at the half. Father Tolton will play Hogan Prep tomorrow at Father Tolton. Mexico is currently trailing Kirksville 14-6. Hallsville is losing to Southern Boone. That's down in Ashland 40-16. Blair Oaks 41, Eldon 0. Wright City leads North Callaway 33-14. And Osage has the leverage on Booneville 24-16. Camdenton trailing Hillcrest Camdenton leading Hillcrest 14-8. Salisbury 25, Fayette 0. Again here, Rockbridge with a 24-0 lead against Battle. And Michael Wright, you have all the stats.
Yes, I do. Thank you to Jaden Lewis, who's doing a great job tonight for us. And as you'd expect, Tech's pretty lopsided. But when you look at it, Rockbridge total yards 121, Battle 30. And you got 2 defensive touchdowns for Rockbridge and only a couple drives on offense is why those numbers are lower than you may expect. But Brady Davidson, 3 for 6, 56 yards passing, 1 interception, and he had 1 rush for 4 yards. And Kaiser, 2 for 3 passing, 15 yards, an interception, and had a 7-yard run. And then you saw the 3 running backs. Cooper Myers, 8 rushes, 4 yards, and a touchdown. Derek Young, 5 rushes for 29 yards and added 33 yards receiving. And Cooper Myers had 2 catches for 11 yards as well. And then Draven Seaman, only 3 touches in that first half, all carries for 18 yards. And then Devin Holt with the big catch that set up their touchdown with the 1 catch for 40 yards in the first half. And, of course, the defensive touchdowns, pick 6 by Grayson Cutchlow, and the fumble recovery in the end zone by Ross Taylor to kind of start this game off for Rockbridge and as a part of their 24-0 lead. Then you look at Battle, Alex Fernandez struggling in this one, 3 for 9, 20 yards passing, 5 carries for 13 yards, or negative 13 yards, excuse me. And Keon Marshall with 4 carries for 8 yards. And then Chris Brown rushing, 5 carries, 15 yards. And then Jackson with 1 catch for 6 yards, and Devin Harris 2 catches for 14 yards. And for both teams, penalty-wise, Battle has 4 for 20 yards and Rockbridge 3 for 15 yards. And for Battle, those came at very costly times. So a lot of interesting numbers in the first half. Really nothing positive to say about the Battle Spartans, and that's why they're down 24-0 in this one, Tex.
All right, thank you guys. We're going to take a quick timeout. When we come back, we will set up the second half as the Bruins lead the Spartans 24-0.
Are you looking for an exciting career? If so, then we're looking for you. Hitachi Energy is hiring full-time hourly team members at our Jeff City location with an average starting rate of $23 to $27 per hour. Full-time hires are eligible for benefits starting day one. An exciting career is waiting for you, so don't wait. Apply online today at hitachienergy.com/career.
Your car. The Muckins family of dealership needs it more than ever. It's the big buyback event at every Muckins location. No matter what you drive or where you bought it, we'll buy it today. Our volume advantage allows us to give you more for your old car, more than anywhere else. Plus, huge savings on every vehicle on our lots. You won't get more for your old car anywhere else. Visit the Joe Muckins family of dealerships today or click Muckins.com. Joe Muckins Automotive Group, part of the McClarty Automotive Group family.
News from Fulton.
At Callaway Collision Center, we do more than just auto body work. And when we do auto body work, we do it right and we treat you right.
Body work, alignments, mechanical repairs, we do it all.
Callaway Collision Center. Honest, dependable, and one of the best in the business.
We are Callaway Collision Center, and we want to be your auto body specialist. Give us a call.
You've been watching ABC 17 SportsZone Football Friday High School Halftime. Sponsored by Hitachi Energy. Inspire the next.
Well, if you're the Battle Spartans, Micah Wright, what are you trying to accomplish here to go into the second half?
You got to start off with the stop here on defense, just get any kind of momentum. And I thought their defense didn't play that poorly and got two turnovers for their offense. And you really just have to keep building off of your defense and then set up your offense in good position. But it's easier said than done, as Rockbridge is going to look back at that first half disappointed in their offense, and I think we'll see them come out a little differently here. So this first drive can make or break this game for Battle, as you're already down 3 scores.
Donovan Taylor and Draven Seaman go deep to return the anticipated kick. Set to boot it is Patrick Incongoro, who we have not seen yet tonight, as he approaches and boots this one short, end over end, somewhat of a pooch kick, and that is fielded by Bamer. Bamer brings it out to the 30 and close to the 35-yard line before he's brought to the deck. They're going to mark him at about the 34. And I'm not so sure that wasn't by design by the Battle Spartans, that pooch kick. As Rockbridge now gets the football to start this second half. I think if you're Battle, I think you look at this second half and say, okay, we start over. Forget about what the score is. We start over and we play a good half of football. Don't worry about what's on the board now. We'll worry about that at the end of the game. If you're Rockbridge, you try to find consistency and try to finish some things. As the Bruins give the ball to Seaman. That was Kaiser quarterback, and Seaman near sideline. And Seaman forced out of bounds near first down yardage.
Number 1, Draven Seaman, the ball carrier.
I'm going to call him out right at the yard to gain. And it'll be a 1st and 10 for Rockbridge.
First down.
As Sam Kaiser, the senior, is at the controls for the Bruins. He's got Myers on a wing to the left, twin receivers to the left. And he gives the ball to Seaman, who's spun down after about a 4-yard gain. Gabe Truss up with another tackle. You know, Truss came into this game with 26 tackles on the year, 5 of them for losses.
Yeah, he's been very impressive tonight. Had a couple of quarterback pressures in this, or earlier in the first half.
You know, he's 6'3", 255, and just the junior.
Right. certainly been the playmaker on defense tonight.
Second and a long 6. Young gets the call. Young crushed by Elijah Jackman on a solo tackle in the middle of the field after a 2-yard gain.
Speaking of playmakers,
yes,
Elijah Jackman can come out of nowhere at linebacker. They'll move him around, and just such a physical player. Big frame, 6'2", 225.
And he has the attention of those at the next level.
Right.
Probably the leading candidate to go somewhere for Battle. Myers in motion. Back to throw is Kaiser. And that is incomplete. The back judge said it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Riley Rowling, and he earned his supper on that play.
Yeah, Kaiser just missed him high and really put him in position to get hit hard. Not what you want to do. So you want to look out for your receiver there. But if you're Battle, exactly the start you wanted to this second half. As like you said, brand new ball game. Can't look at the scoreboard and get discouraged. And Battle defense has really had some great drives, a lot of good things to point to so far in this game.
Jaden Donnelly lines up hoping to field his punt as the ball was booted by Wheeler for his first attempt of the night. He gets a good roll as it bounces inside the 15-yard line, all the way to about the 12. As Matthew Wheeler, first punt of the night, and it comes a couple of minutes into the second half. That's usually a good night for a football team when their punter doesn't show up until the second half. 37-yard punt. Thanks to our spotter tonight, Rob Parker. In fact, thanks to the entire crew helping you get a feel for this game. Our producer engineer, John Hook. Cooper Bryant's our director. Jaden Lewis doing the stats. Fernandez takes the snap, sticks the ball into Keon Marshall's belly, and he comes around the right end for a short gain of 2. Camera operators this evening, Ellie Carlson and Charlie Sample. Great to have them with us here tonight. Couldn't do without them. Second down and 8. And a gain up the middle of a couple. And that is Keon Marshall again with a carry. He might have got 4 or 5.
Keon Marshall, the ball carrier.
Sets up a 3rd and short.
Third down, 4 yards.
I think what Battle needs more than anything else, a first down in this first possession of the second half.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Quarterback Fernandez drops back, completes the pass in a far flat. Did he have first down yardage? Yes, he did. With the catch is Jaden Donnelly. Gain of at least 5, maybe 6.
Yeah, with forward progress, enough to pick up that first down. And it took just one drive for this offense in the second half to pick up a first down. It took them a quarter and a half to pick it up.
Trips to the right. Now in motion, Devin Harris. And they hand it off to Keon Marshall. Drops his head and drives forward across the 30 out to about the 32-yard line. Run of 8 yards.
And already you can see a difference in this O-line play for Battle. This first drive of the second half.
And it does look like that Nathan Mislin has taken over the center job. As Battle much more under control here, but they are trailing 24-0. Bruin's going to bring a little heat. And Fernandez's pass is incomplete. It was intended for Donnelly, who has taken some licks tonight. He just took another one. I think it was Donovan Taylor that dished it out.
Yeah, great hit by Taylor. Tough catch it would have been for Donnelly there.
out of the pistol with a wing to the left. Big third down conversion again for the Spartans. And they give to Marshall, and he's caught in the backfield. And will lose a couple of yards.
Deion Marshall, number 1.
And I get it being third and short. You think you can pick it up with a run, but trying to do it horizontally as opposed to just downhill is an interesting call there, and it looks like they're going to go for this.
That's interesting. Taylor again in on the stop. Or are they going to try to pull him offside again?
Yeah, I was going to say you'll expect a hard count here once again.
I think if you're watching closely on the play clock, you get a pretty good idea when this thing's going to be snapped. And there's the timeout. Rockbridge learned something in the first half.
That's right.
We got a break. It is 24-0 Bruins. We'll be back with
Columbia Public Schools are on a mission, a never-ending quest to be the best school district in the state, and they're well on the way. With the help and support of their generous marketing partners, CPS has contributed over $1.8 million to Missouri State High School Activities Association programs. So how has it paid off? Nearly 40% of the student body in secondary school participate in athletics and activities, and you can be part of the mission too. Visit these websites today for all the details on how you can help CPS and get involved today.
Do you suffer from chronic pancreatitis? Then MCU is for you. Members experience benefits like saving more money with lower interest rates, an increased ability to get a great auto loan, and a home equity line of credit. MCU is not for everyone. Do not use if you're allergic to a fattening wallet, benefiting from profits, or being treated like a person, not a number. Continuous use of MCU may lead to higher levels of spending. Power? Cut. Breaking the fourth wall. Isn't that a little on the nose?
Let's go again. Reset.
Who writes this stuff?
Missouri Credit Union. From the pig, for the people.
Looking for a great deal on tires? Popeye's Tires and Garage in Columbia, where you can get the best prices in town on tires. Whether you want a used tire with lots of miles left on them or new tires at unbeatable price, we have them.
My dad also offers the best price on oil changes and other repairs to keep you safe on the road.
Popeye's Tires and Garage, just off Pierce Road in Columbia. Come see us for a great deal on tires and repairs.
24-0 Rockbridge with a lead. 7:53 to go in the third quarter. Rockbridge led at the half 24-0. Led at the end of the first quarter 10-0. A couple of big defensive scores for the Bruins has gotten them the separation they were looking for. 4th down and 4, and now Battle goes into punt formation, and Colin Snow goes deep for Rockbridge. Bruins bringing some pressure, and that punt is out of there from Vernal Holt, and it rolls all the way down to the 18-yard line. What a punt by Vernal Holt for the Battle Spartans. The junior got his foot into that one, then got the roll. Good for 46 yards. That flips the field. And now Rockbridge gets the ball for the second time here in the second half. As the Bruins bring their offensive unit back onto the field, now Brady Davidson will take over at the quarterback spot. So Kaiser's had it on the first series of the second half. Davidson sends 4 receivers to the left, drops the throw, fires in the flat to the right, and it's caught there by Devin Holt, and he's got a first down after a scramble of about 6 more yards after the catch for a total of 16 yards.
Davidson's pass complete to number 10, Devin Holt. Run out of bounds and tackled by
Holt with his second catch of the night. He was wide open on that far sideline. The junior, Brady Davidson. Has this pass deflected as he got pressure from Jeremy Dudley, the defensive end. The senior batted it down.
Good job by Dudley to get a hand up there, unblocked off the edge. Rockbridge still being aggressive despite being up 3 scores. As you got to think they're just looking to run this like it's a brand new game as well.
Well, you feel like the Bruins' defense has outscored their offense.
Yeah, really struggled in the first half.
This handoff goes to Seaman. He might have got 3, maybe 4.
Draven Seaman, the ball carrier.
I'm surprised we haven't seen more from Draven Seaman tonight.
You know, he came in with 281 yards running the football, 282 yards catching. I like getting him out there on the island by himself, and when he makes a move, one-man miss, he could score.
Haven't seen many deep shots either, which
is
pretty rare from this Bruins passing attack.
Kind of close to the vest. This is Young. Derek Young battles his way down to the 45-yard line for a 6-yard gain and I believe a first down.
Derek Young, the ball carrier.
Young's been a bit of a workhorse here tonight. Young and Cooper Myers have been getting a lot of work.
First down, Rockbridge.
Siemens' activities have picked up here in the second half. So the Bruins now look at the 1st and 10. Play action. Davidson gets rid of it. It's caught in the flat by Rolling. Rolling dodges a tackler and has another Rockbridge first down, and this time in the
Davidson's pass complete.
Battle Spartans territory, a 17-yard gain.
That is the tackle to number 2.
Rolling with is that his first catch or second catch tonight? First.
Yeah, great route there by Rolling on that comeback route or curl route. Picking some yards up after the catch as well.
Young now sets up in the backfield. Here comes pressure from Battle. And a screen caught by Young. Young catches a block, and there he goes to the 25, the 20, and finally thrown out of bounds by Jaden Donnelly. He made a touchdown-saving tackle. Boy, who threw the block for Young that sprung him free? Just as he caught it as a 22-yard gain.
First down, Rockbridge.
Is it their left tackle?
Jackson tackle Kendall, or another wideout.
But either way, or it actually may have been Rolling outside. And the one-handed catch by Young. Impressive stuff there from the junior.
And then this handoff goes to Cooper Myers. Penalty marker comes down late. Stu Llewellyn, I believe, is now centering for the Bruins. Well, we have a penalty marker down. They're doing a little bit of a rotation themselves with Stu Llewellyn and Carter DeVore.
During the play, personal foul, face mask, defense, 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, first down.
Well, that's going to set the Bruins up in a great spot, isn't it?
Yeah, another costly penalty, and that was Gabe Truss there, who did a great job reading the shuffle pass and was there for the tackle. He just caught him too high. Took Cooper Myers down by the face mask, and all of a sudden Bruins are inside the 10-yard line.
After the penalty,
first and goal to go from the 8. Twin receivers to the left in Young and Rolling. Well, I want to check the far sideline. They're questioning if the penalty should easily give them the first down yardage. Oh, it's 1st and 4?
Should be
1st and goal, right?
First and goal, I would think.
That's not the way the sticks are set up. Seaman wrapped up at the 10-yard line. Gabe Truss bounced back and made that tackle.
Seaman, the ball
yeah, he's really been the man in the middle with the run stopping for Battle's defense.
Second down. Goal to go from the 9.
It's the center and guard combinations have had a tough time blocking him.
Those yard markers are the first down sticks are not in play. It is 1st and goal to go. This pass incomplete, intended for Devin Holt. Holt was pretty well covered by Samson Ojo.
Pass intended for number 10.
They have them up, but they're not on the line of scrimmage, or not on the sideline. So
number 3, defending on the
it is 3rd and goal to go now from about the 10, just inside the 10.
And in this situation, I'm surprised Rockbridge is continuing to throw the football. So really, anytime they run it, they're picking up. Well, I guess now with it being 3rd and goal, it makes sense to throw it.
3rd and goal. Call it to 9. Seaman in motion. Hold everything. Illegal procedure on the Bruins. That's going to back them up. Just can't find that continuity, can they?
After the penalty, 3rd down, 9 yards to go.
Well, does that open up the playbook for you?
I think it does. And before that penalty, it looked like they were going to run it there from 3rd and goal from the 9, but now you'd think an obvious passing situation. Well,
they give the ball to Young.
They proved me wrong.
I'm sure a lot of people think Micah Wright's not my defensive coordinator. 4-yard gain.
Derek Young, the ball carrier.
And I think I'm still unsure if that yard marker is in play.
I don't think so. I don't know how it would be.
With the personal foul.
How could it be 1st down and 4 yards to go?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
They just got to be standing there. 4th and goal. We'll never know.
Wow.
Touchdown. Oh, did he not have the ball? They ruled he had the football. It was torn out of there. Cooper Myers made the catch for the touchdown. 12-yard touchdown strike.
Great concentration. It was darted in there by Davidson, and Myers bobbled it, able to secure it and cross the plane.
I wasn't sure that Myers had control of that.
It is a tough call to make when it's bang bang like that, but
extra point by Scardina. He nailed another one. And it is 31-0. My math was leaving me there for a moment. 31-0. Davidson to Cooper Myers. 12-yard TD strike. As Davidson now has completed 9 touchdowns for passes on the year. 2 interceptions.
And it seems like the offense is more in sync with Davidson out there.
Well, we're seeing much more of Davidson as the Rockbridge Bruins. Was that a 55-yard drive? They go up 31-0. We'll take a break. This is the KZOU Game of the Week.
Columbia Public Schools are on a mission, a never-ending quest to be the best school district in the state, and they're well on the way. With the help and support of their generous marketing partners, CPS has contributed over $1.8 million to Missouri State High School Activities Association programs. So how has it paid off? Nearly 40% of the student body in secondary school participate in athletics and activities, and you can be part of the mission too. Visit these websites today for all the details on how you can help CPS and get involved today.
31-0. Rockbridge with a lead with 4:39 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Very impressive drive by the Bruins as Davidson completed the 12-yard touchdown pass to Cooper Myers for the score. Scardina booted the extra point, and Rockbridge is now rolling as Scardina boots his kickoff into the end zone, and there will be no return as Coach Matt Perkins' ball club, even though it's been kind of start and stop, bumpy ride at times, they have slowly but surely really taken control of this football game.
Yeah, and you look at the 2 defensive touchdowns. Other than that, they were sitting at just 10 points as an offense in the first half, which I'm sure Matt Perkins wasn't too thrilled about. And you see that long drive, mixing the run and pass, really throwing it more than you would expect with the lead like that. But that just goes to show his trust in his offense.
Battle gets the football, and Fernandez hands it off in a gain of a couple as Battle trying to establish that run with Keon Marshall.
And I'd just like to see them. It seems like they were moving the football the best so far when they've just gotten the quick game throwing it. And I really like DeQual Wright and Jaden Donnelly and what they can do after the catch, but Battle just has not stuck with that.
And a pass in a flat, incomplete, almost picked off as they tried to get it to Devin Harris. Well, Elias has increased their lead now at Jefferson City. Actually, they're playing at Elias. Crusaders 21, Jays nothing. So Rockbridge needs a little help yet. Sure, losing that game to Elias. They've got to. Somebody's got to clip the Crusaders. Third down and about 8 for Battle. Fernandez throws this one. It's incomplete. Great defensive play by the receiver, Jaden Donnelly. Yeah. He broke that pass up. Otherwise, it's intercepted.
Yeah, and Donovan Taylor from his seated position could have made that interception. And he could have had a case against Donnelly for offensive pass interference, breaking that could have been interception or would be interception up.
3:57 to play in the third. Rockbridge with a 31-0 lead, and the Bruins are going to get the football back unless we see something we're not expecting.
Battle's going to have to burn a timeout here or take a delay game. Just been out of sorts all night.
They really have, and you kind of got the feeling when we saw them against Hickman a couple weeks ago, it looked like things were starting to mesh for them a little bit, but not so much here tonight. In all different phases of communicating and taking care of the football. Maybe Battle's decided they're going to do something different here.
Well, Matt Herman called the officials over. I don't know what that was about. There was no announcement.
No, and here's Vernell Holt out to punt.
Maybe they just didn't reset the play clock, but I thought they did.
Back deep for the Bruins, number 3, Colin Snow.
Snap back, and Holt got that one off. Snow fields it at his own 49, sidesteps a tackler, down to the Battle 40-yard line. And a little extracurricular pushing and shoving after the game, after the play. And I'm not so sure this isn't going against Battle. Still, conversations being had.
And that's what you hate to see in a game like this where it's a big league for Rockbridge, but if you're Battle, you got to keep your composure and just really look at things one play
after
at a
the play
time.
is over, personal foul, kicking team, as well as personal foul, receiving team. Those are offsetting penalties. First down, Rockbridge.
No advantage there. As they offset. So Rockbridge will take over the football in good field position at the 39. Boy, they've been in good field position almost all night.
All night, and even then we praised Battle for getting off the field multiple times in these types of situations, but you've just got to think that they are gassed at this point in the game. And Rockbridge can really call it however they want, as they've been comfortable throwing it in this quarter despite the big lead, and we know that any of those running backs that they use can gash you as well.
1st and 10, Davidson back to throw. Now steps up in the pocket, fires, it's incomplete. Holt was wide open in the middle of the field, and Devin couldn't catch the high pass.
Yeah, Davidson did a little jump pass there. It was kind of off balance, and it altered the accuracy of that throw. Holt would have had plenty of room in front of him to make something happen.
I think Davidson was worried about getting to the line of scrimmage or past it when he threw that pass. Twin receivers to the left, one to the right. 2nd and 10 for the Bruins. And they try running left, and very, very short gain. getting the call for Rockbridge. Getting the carry was Stephen Williams, who we have not heard a lot of here tonight. We used to, early in the year, we were seeing a lot more Stephen.
And Derek Young's really emerged as that other option that they like with Cooper Myers and Draven Seaman.
Williams a senior, Young a junior. Seaman splits wide right. Williams in motion. The pass complete to Rowing for a very short gain and a penalty marker down far sideline.
Tackled by number 54, Brandon Cook.
Cook made the stop. Is this going to be a procedure penalty?
I think so.
Mike Carr is the referee.
During the play, illegal shift on the offense. 5-yard penalty. Replay 3rd down.
Not the cleanest game from the Rockbridge offense. And that's 5th penalty as a team so far. Only 25 yards, but still you think Coach Matt Perkins would like to be more disciplined than they have been tonight.
Well, and going into this week, I know that was Coach Perkins' emphasis was playing a cleaner football game.
Now Perkins wanting an explanation as he's out there on the field.
Bruins, 4th down, 8 yards to go.
Telling them to reset the play clock. Now they got to scramble.
9 seconds on the play clock. Rockbridge's going to attempt a 55-yard field goal.
And they do reset the play clock. We saw him hit one from 57 week 1.
This is be right at 55 left hash mark. Brady Davidson doing the holding. High snap, and the kick is going to be caught in the end zone, and that is non-returnable. If he'd have caught it out of the end zone, he could have brought it back. So the kick was short. He did not hit it well.
Yeah, the high snap.
First and 10 for Battle.
High snap threw off the timing there.
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think he got a piece of it.
He didn't hit it sweet, did he?
Which is surprising given the leg of Scardina and him being the future kicker of Army.
But I think timing. I think timing had a lot to do with it. As Battle, with 2:32 to play, takes over the football. At the 20-yard line.
Spartans, 1st and 10 from their own 20.
Battle trying to get on the board, get something going, down 31 zip. Jackman lines up on a wing to the right. And getting the call is Keon Marshall. He might have got 1 or 2.
You see Battle still just trying to find any way to establish the run. It does seem like somewhat of a lost cause given the score, but really just trying to get any positivity as an offense.
Fernandez wants to go deep, far sideline. It's batted away by Donovan Taylor. Is that Chris Brown, the intended receiver?
Pass intended for number 4, Jaden Donnelly.
It was Jaden Donnelly.
Great coverage by Taylor.
Number 21,
textbook, sticking with his man, then turning around, batting the ball away.
You know what I've liked about the Bruin defense in that secondary? Fernandez now 4-14 on the night for 25 yards. Is they know where the football is.
Yeah, turn around in time.
Yes, and instead of playing blind to the ball, his pass goes incomplete. The intended receiver, Elijah Jackman. And that was a physical play.
intended pass.
And now another 3 and out as they'll punt this way to Rockbridge. It really just feels like there's only been one drive where Battle was able to get anything going, and it was kind of mid-second quarter after they picked up their first down, but nothing since.
You sit there and you think, what's going on? Is it the defenses, or is it just the lack of success? A fake punt, and now the ball is loose, picked back up by Holt. He runs around the left end for first down. Vernell Holt put a charge into it. It looked like he was dribbling it down the field.
Best offensive play of the day for Battle. And it wasn't a fake. It was just a kind of a bobbled snap, and then he saw he was going to get it blocked, so he just made something out of nothing, and his offense is back on the field. It's a great job by Vernell Holt.
To Darian McBride splits wide to the right now for the Spartans. Swing pass, caught for a 5-yard gain. And with that catch, Jaden Donnelly.
Taylor closing in there. Almost got a deflection again. He's just, it seems like he's so good at reading the quarterback and making jumps on the football, and then if he's deep in coverage, getting his head around.
2nd and 5. Marshall works to the left, bounces off one would-be tackler. Second effort gets him the first down. A gain of 6.
Keon
Marshall and the Spartans still have the football. 40 seconds to play in the third. Battle trying to get something going here. Rockbridge with the 4-man front. Pretty conventional defensively. Bring 4. Hernandez going deep, and that's incomplete. Again, they tried to hook up with Jaden Donnelly, and he had double coverage and still almost caught that football.
Yeah, pretty well-thrown ball from Fernandez, and I'm in favor of them giving these receivers on the outside a shot.
Donovan Taylor again defending on the play.
I'm surprised DeQual Wright has not been targeted more, especially down the field. He's so good at catching 50-50 balls, and you see Donnelly there almost had a shot.
I don't even see Wright on the field. And they give the ball to Marshall. He has nowhere to run, and that will be the final play of the third quarter as Crew Norden made the tackle. And we have played 3 here at Rockbridge, and the Bruins look to be on their way to their 5th win of the year as they lead the Battle Spartans in one of the battles of Columbia. 31-0 is the score. This is the KZOU Game of the Week presented by the networks of Mid-Missouri and the Columbia Public Schools.
Randall was working a triathlon and he was hit by a car. He died 6 months later. Harper, Evans, Wade, and Ennemeyer can just alleviate so much stress. I could email them, call them, and they responded immediately and were always available. They're so good about building a relationship with you. They're the team that's working so hard, and you're so grateful for them.
Are you looking for an exciting career? If so, then we're looking for you. Hitachi Energy is hiring full-time hourly team members at our Jeff City location with an average starting rate of $23 to $27 per hour. Full-time hires are eligible for benefits starting day 1. An exciting career is waiting for you, so don't wait. Apply online today at hitachienergy.com/career.
What's the Jim Butler CDJR Powerhouse secret? Why are we Mid-Missouri's #1 Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer? Is it our huge selection? Our no-hassle sales process? Could it be that we give the most for trade-ins? Is it our best price guarantee? Is it because we say yes when other dealers say no? Whatever it is, people from across the country are buying from Jim Butler and discovering the Powerhouse difference. Get started at cdjrpowerhouse.com. during Jeep Adventure Days.
Sherry has a good time all the time. That last my knee went We talk.
I like brown liquor and brown women.
About what? We play. And you know we're always laughing. Oh my God!
Sherry, weekday mornings at 10 on Fox 22. Would you open your heart and home to foster a youth in need? You're watching My Zoo TV, part of the networks of Mid-Missouri.
We are ready for the fourth quarter here at Rockbridge High School, south side of Columbia. The Rockbridge Bruins with a 31-0 lead against the Battle Spartans. And the Spartans now looking at a 3rd and 10 from their own 46. Fernandez with a jailbreak was able to get the ball out to Marshall into the secondary. Marshall ridden out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. Little screen play, and Marshall found some daylight. 24-yard gain as the Spartans are on the march.
Tremendous play call on 3rd and long. They knew the Bruins were going to bring an all-out blitz and just a jailbreak screen text, like you said. And finally, a positive play for Battle to position themselves deep in Bruin territory.
See if the Spartans can't tie a couple of those successful plays together in a row. And with the carry, Marshall. Marshall with about a 4-yard gain. It's amazing how you have a couple plays go your way and how the field opens up, isn't it?
Yeah, and that big pickup was just a great play call, and seeing the tendencies throughout the game of Rockbridge blitzing, and with your offensive line struggling like that, sometimes a screen is the best call because you got so many rushers up the field.
Again to Keon Marshall. He's across the 25 down to about the 23-yard line. Tackled by Thomas McKenzie. As the Spartans continue to march. You know, Battle was shut out by Rockbridge back in 2017. We've got a timeout here.
Injured player, maybe?
Injured or equipment. We'll keep it right here, but that was the only shutout in this series. Rockbridge beat Battle 9-0 in 2017. The Bruins were held to just 6 points in 2016. Fernandez gives to Chris Brown. Brown wrapped up by Spencer Irvin. Just a 1-yard pickup by Brown. Brown's had tough sledding tonight when he's gotten the opportunity to carry the ball.
Yeah, and these Rockbridge defensive front is so good, and their linebackers come crashing down. Spencer Irvin and Grayson Cutchlow. Now 4th and 1 to try to help get them in position to finally score. You got to think Rockbridge defense is one to preserve the shutout.
4th and 1 on the keeper. Was that Brown that took the direct snap?
I think so.
He's got a first down.
Spencer Irvin came out with the football, though, saying it was a fumble, which the officials aren't going to believe.
Chris Brown picks up the first down, was at his 7th carry for 17 yards on the night. That's well below his average. He comes in averaging 9 yards a carry.
I like the wild cat look with him, which we saw when they played Hickman.
Yep. Alex Fernandez gives the ball to Marshall, and Marshall lost the ball on his second attempt. They're calling him down.
Oh, I didn't think he was down. And the Rockbridge coaching staff certainly didn't think so either.
Grayson Cutchlow was right in the middle of all that.
Really the leader of their defense.
He's another one of those guys that's got the scouts following him around.
I mean, just look at the size at 6'4", 220. He's got college level size and
and
good
speed.
speed.
Yep.
physical player at linebacker.
Chris Brown got the call, but has nowhere to run. I'll tell you, this Bruin defense pretty salty tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Playing as you'd expect at a rivalry game.
I think this defense, for the better part, has just displayed a lot of discipline and consistency.
Yeah. Really, the one mistake was jumping off sides.
Yep.
In the first half.
You're right.
They've been fundamentally sound tonight.
And on the keeper, Fernandez, and he takes a lick. Fernandez a little slow to get up.
Fernandez, the ball carrier.
I believe it was Bamer that delivered the blow.
Yeah. Fernandez is going to be feeling that one tomorrow. Certainly feeling it now. Just putting himself in a vulnerable spot to get hit.
Chris Brown checks out of the lineup. He looks like he's favoring a shoulder.
Fourth down.
It's 4th down and about 8 now for the Spartans. Bruins almost jumped again.
It's going to be
timeout. Battle.
Yep.
Battle calls a timeout with 8:09 to play in the game. 31-0 Rockbridge.
Your car. The Muckins family of dealership needs it more than ever. It's the big buyback event at every Muckins location. No matter what you drive or where you bought it, we'll buy it today. Our volume advantage allows us to give you more for your old car, more than anywhere else. Plus, huge savings on every vehicle on our lots. You won't get more for your old car anywhere else. Visit the Joe Muckins family of dealerships today or click Muckins.com. Joe Muckins Automotive Group, part of the McClarty Automotive Group family.
I'm ABC 17's Megan Drakis, inviting you to Jefferson City's Halloween-themed Walk to End Alzheimer's on Sunday, October 15th at Memorial Park. When you walk to end Alzheimer's, you'll support families and critical research for treatment and prevention. Join in the fun by entering a family-friendly costume contest following the walk. For details on registration or to donate, scan the code or visit alz.org/jcwalk.
Do you suffer from chronic pancreatitis? Then MCU is for you. Members experience benefits like saving more money with lower interest rates, an increased ability to get a great auto loan, and a home equity line of credit. MCU is not for everyone. Do not use if you're allergic to a fattening wallet, benefiting from profits, or being treated like a person, not a number. Continuous use of MCU may lead to higher levels of spending. Power?
Cut.
Breaking the fourth wall. Isn't that a little on the nose?
Let's go again. Reset.
Who writes this stuff?
Missouri Credit Union. From the pig for the people.
Fourth down and 8 for Battle. They're working at the Rockbridge 18-yard line. 8:09 to play in the game. Battle took the play clock down, called the timeout. Looks like they're going to take the play clock down again. Back to throw Fernandez. Near corner. It's incomplete. Good defensive play by Donovan Taylor. They've tested him tonight, and he's answered.
Absolutely, and huge play there on 4th down to preserve the shutout for the Bruin defense, which you know they care about. And Taylor turning around in time once again, making a play on the football.
So the Rockbridge Bruins take over the football. Here looking at a 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line. And out there to run the offense is Brady Davidson. And around the left end, Young. Young with a 13-yard pickup for 1st down.
Number 13, Derek Young, the ball carrier, who's run good for Rockbridge.
I think this is the drive where Rockbridge is going to run the ball to really run this clock out, and they were a little aggressive to start this half throwing it, but I think you just got to run this clock.
Davidson hands it off. This is Seaman. And Seaman, after about a 2-yard gain, brought down. Jade Lewis doing our stats tonight. He's Johnny on the spot. He's done a great job filling in for Greg Wren. He's a little under the weather. It'll be 2nd down and 8. Wide to the near side, Seaman. 4 receivers to the near side. That's the right.
Offsides.
And I think there was motion.
Dead ball. Offside.
Oh,
Defense. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
There was motion. It was on the defense in the neutral zone or encroachment.
Bryce Drew on the edge just got a little too antsy.
2nd down, call it 4. And now Brady Davidson drops the snap. His focus again is, that's a pretty good snap. I was right to him.
There just has not seemed to be much of a flow in this
game. I was thinking urgency. Is there no, just
for Battle, it's been offensively just can't get out of their own way and can't build off of the few positive plays they're able to put together.
Davidson wants to go deep, and he's got Seaman. Seaman hauls it in at the 35, near sideline. Touchdown, Rockbridge. That'll wake him up as Seaman hauls that in. That's a 68-yard touchdown strike. Seaman got behind the corner, and it was over.
We were waiting for the deep shot, Tex. We talked about it earlier. And even though the game's already decided, Rockbridge makes the big splash to their playmaker, Draven Seaman. There's such a great receiving threat and rushing threat. And you see the speed there getting behind the defense. And Rockbridge goes up 37-0.
Draven Seaman with the reception for the score. Now Scardina's extra point makes this a 38-0 Rockbridge lead. As we have the turbo clock now with 6:18 to play. That touchdown strike comes with 6:18 left here in the 4th quarter. I didn't expect to see a run clock tonight, I'll be honest with you.
I didn't either. And really those mistakes by Battle's offense, putting them in a hole early, 2 defensive touchdowns. And then Rockbridge finally able to get the big play to put them in position for the running clock.
82-yard drive, Rockbridge's longest drive of the evening. And that will be the final nails in the coffin of the Battle Spartans. 38-0 Rockbridge. And now let's see if Battle can find a way to get some going. They had to get the teams set up. They were going to swap ends of the field.
Yeah, just a testament to the lack of focus for Battle tonight as there were a couple return guys on the wrong side of the field. So it's been that kind of night for the Battle Spartans.
Yeah, it has, and it started early.
Number 18, Kadarian McBride.
It was about a 6-play drive, 82 yards. And Scardina's kickoff. Maybe they could have returned it from the other end. Maybe that was what they're thinking, because they haven't had a chance to return one all night. Scardina has taken the return men out of the game.
Scardina's kick results in a touchdown.
So Battle will bring out the offense. You know, the Spartans were shut out by Elias earlier this year. They haven't been shut out many times in the history of this program.
No, and it's really just been, you got to give credit to the Bruin defense, obviously, but it's been twofold because they've been in their own way plenty this game.
That's true, but the defense is taking full advantage of it. A 4-yard gain on that carry.
Yeah, Marshall.
You see pretty much every drive is just starting with Battle running the ball. I think they've just
fullback dive on this first down, isn't it?
Realized that this offensive line has been unable to protect in the pass game. And Rockbridge has blitzed pretty much every opportunity they've gotten.
Fernandez rolls to his right, fires, and that's broken up. Another nice defensive play by the secondary. And making this play on that far sideline for Rockbridge was J.T. Dunn.
Another example of a defensive back making a play on the ball. You can just tell that this group is well coached defensively.
Spartans, third down.
Shutout here will lower that points allowed per game into 14 or so.
Yeah, and they're already sitting good at 18 a game, which is pretty impressive.
Back to throw, Fernandez. But if you don't win, none of those stats mean anything. This pass is hauled in, far sideline. Defending on the play was Cullen Snow, but who made that catch?
I think it was Donnelly.
25-yard reception.
Fernandez pass complete to number 4, Jaden Donnelly.
Really impressive throw by Fernandez, rolling to his right.
He drops it in, doesn't he? Where only his guy can get to it.
He hasn't hit on many, but been impressed with him throwing downfield in tight coverage, giving his receivers a chance.
This might sound strange when you're losing 38-0, but he's throwing the ball as well tonight as I've seen him thus far.
Yeah, I'm with you. I thought he has gotten better throughout this season.
This is Marshall, and he's flattened before he got back to the line of scrimmage.
Carries the ball for the Spartans, tackled by number 0, Grayson Putchlow.
Clock really running quickly now. We have to get prepared here as the Bruins lead this thing 38-0. But thanks again to everybody to help make this production possible this evening.
Thank you.
Back to throw, Fernandez going deep. Got a man. That's Dunley. He hauls it in, and Dunley then caught from behind by J.T. Dunn. Dunn made the touchdown-saving tackle with 1:48 to play as the clock continues to run. But thanks to our engineer, John Hook, our director, Cooper Bryant, Eric Jones, the chief engineer, general manager, Curtis Barnes. Also, thanks to Joe Whitman of the Columbia Public Schools Career Center. Back to throw, Fernandez, end zone, incomplete. Ooh, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. He got hooked up with an apparatus beyond the playing field over there.
Defending on the play, number 3, Cullen Snow.
It'll be second down and 10 from just outside the 10-yard line. Also thanks to Rob Parker and Jaden Lewis for helping us out tonight.
Barton, second down, 10 yards to go.
Ellie Carlson and Charlie Sample, our camera operators. Back to throw, Fernandez. And it's batted away at the last moment. Incomplete. Great recovery there by the corner. Cullen Snow. And again, it was Snow battling Jaden Dunley.
You can tell the Bruins not wanting to let up a score here. Preserve the shutout.
Third down. Here's the pressure, and in trouble. Fernandez, and down he goes. Crew Norton got loose from that defensive end spot, and then he got some help.
Timeout by Battle.
Battle calls a timeout with 6 seconds to go in the game. Next week, it'll be the Rockbridge Bruins and the Hickman Cupies up at Alumni Stadium at Hickman High School. 7 o'clock's the kickoff. That'll be next week, as the gang will have it for you. That's next Friday, as Hickman will host Rockbridge. The Cupies were falling to Green Valley at the half, 21-7. They're still trying to find the path as well. But the Rockbridge Bruins, Mike, are going to be 5-1 going up Providence Road for the Providence Bowl.
They're just hoping someone along the way can knock off Elias to give them a shot in the CMAC.
They put 3 seconds back on the board. So with 9 seconds to play, Battle's going to get a crack at it. Otherwise, Rockbridge is going to win their second consecutive game against Battle. They will have won 2 in a row. Rockbridge Bruins also trying to win 5 out of their last 6. 4th and about 18. Back to throw Fernandez. Going deep. And this is intercepted. Intercepted by Cullen Snow. They kept working Snow, and Snow finally caught it himself as time runs out. And this one is a final. As the Rockbridge Bruins beat the Battle Spartans by a final score of 38-0. Bruins led 10-0 after a quarter, 24-0 at the half, 31-0 after 3. They're going to win it 38-0. As the Rockbridge Bruins improved to 5-2 on the year, and the Battle Spartans fall to 2-5 on the season. Michael, we'll see you down the road on the next one.
That's right.
And we thank the entire gang. I'm Tex Little. Good night from Rockbridge High School, where the Bruins win it 38-0.
Thanks for watching ABC 17 SportsZone Football Friday High School Game of the Week, presented by Harper, Evans, Wade, and Nedemeyer, and made possible through a partnership between the networks of Mid-Missouri, CPS Athletics, the Columbia Area Career Center, and these fine sponsors.